Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. I am out and about today. I have a few things to do. I don't really have a plan for the video. We're going to start off though, because right now I'm sitting outside of Walmart. So we're going to go into Walmart. I haven't been to a Walmart in a while. We'll see what kind of movies they have. See if they maybe even look at a little bit of vinyl. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe check out some of their figures. There's a Goodwill not too far. I haven't been to a Goodwill in a while, so I'm probably going to swing over there. And we're just going to kind of see where the day leads. I may go to Barnes & Noble at some point because I know they have 50% off Kino Lorber that started today. But I might save that for another video. I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, let's start this video at Walmart and let's just go in there and see what we can find. It's been a while, especially it's been a while since I've been to this Walmart. So let's get in there. Let's see what kind of fun stuff we can find. All right, guys, well, we just got out of the Walmart. It was kind of cool. They had those new slips, which I think I did know that they had the new slips and the glow-in-the-dark slips, but I kind of just forgot about it. I didn't pick any of them up. Most of them were either Blu-ray or DVD, or they're just movies I didn't want or already had. But it was still kind of nice to show them off. They had some videos, or not some videos, with some movies and stuff that I kind of thought about getting. But over the next couple weeks, I have some stuff coming in that I'm just going to kind of wait for that. So there wasn't anything there that I really needed. I did pick up one vinyl record, which I'll show off later. I know it's not a vinyl channel, but still a pretty cool album by a band that I've always enjoyed. And it's a very cool album. But I'm gonna go over to not Barnes & Noble, I'm sorry, but the Goodwill, and we're gonna go see what kind of movies they have, and hopefully they have some Blu-rays and not just DVDs, and maybe we can find something cool. I'll see you guys over at the Goodwill. right, guys. Well, we got out of the Goodwill. I'm actually sitting in a parking lot at a Barnes & Noble. Yeah, they didn't really have much inside that Goodwill. I wasn't in there very long. They didn't have a single Blu-ray, only DVDs. That Airheads, that would have been an awesome find because the Blu-ray's out of print. The DVD goes for some good money. But unfortunately, the disc was not in there, so I did not pick that up. It was kind of cool to see that original trilogy of Star Wars. Kind of thought about picking that up because I feel like even though it is DVD, I feel like those are the movies that are not tampered with. But I didn't get it. And that Bogart and Bacall box set with the Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, that would have been kind of cool to pick up. Even though it was on DVD, it would have been kind of cool to pick up. But when I looked it up and I looked on the inside, it was just a bunch of bootleg copies of Starsky and Hutch. So that was not in there, and anything else that was there was just really common, not really anything else there. So I'm outside of a Barnes & Noble right now. We're going to run in there. I'll be honest with you, though. I'm 90% sure that this Barnes & Noble does not sell movies. I could be wrong, but I'm just, I'm waiting to pick up my mom, and I got a little bit of time to kill, and this was right here. So maybe we'll look at some vinyl soundtracks. Maybe they'll have some movie books we can look at, and maybe we're lucky and we'll find some movies. I doubt it, though, but fingers crossed. Let's get in there. All right, guys. Well, I am in front of a Half Price Books right now. We're at Barnes & Noble before this. They didn't really have much there. I did film some of the movie books they had there, and I did notice on the way out that they did have a section of movies, but I had to stop and pick up my mom. I didn't want to keep her waiting, so I just kind of filmed what they had real quick. I mean, they had maybe, I don't know, not a lot of movies, just a tiny little section, and it was nothing that I can't find at any other Barnes & Noble. So I did not get anything, but I am at Half Price Books. We're going to check out the horror section. I might look at their vinyl real quick, and then that'll probably be the end of this video, and I'll show you what I picked up, at least that one vinyl. But hopefully I have some movies to show up as well, since this is a physical media movie channel. Let's get inside Half Price Books and see what we can find. right, guys, well, the half-price books really didn't have much. I decided to make one more stop. I'm going to another Barnes & Noble because they have the 50% off Kino Lorber sale. There's one or two movies I'm very interested in getting from Kino Lorber. I'm probably not going to film in there since I was just here, but I'm going to run and get those so I at least have something other than a vinyl record to show off, at least have some movies. And it is a movie that I want to get too. So I will see you guys back at the house after I pick this up. All right, guys, well, it's a few days later from when we were out and about doing all that stuff. And I'm just going to show off real quick what I got. I was feeling lazy. It's kind of getting late at night. I didn't feel like setting up my tripod and my microphone and all that. So I'm just going to wing it. Sitting here on the bed, I'm just going to show off what I picked up. And the first thing I picked up was the vinyl I was telling you about by a band that I really enjoy, especially their early work. I really do enjoy. And that's Metallica's Master of Puppets. I'm a big fan of their first, 5 albums. I think they're all pretty good. I love the artwork. All minus Enter Sandman. I'll be honest with you. I feel like that song's kind of run its course, at least in my opinion. I get a little sick of it. But the rest of their songs off those first 5 albums I think are great. So that was only $24. So I was like, all right, sweet. I'm going to pick up Master Puppets. Look at that artwork. It's just awesome. And the album is absolutely sweet. I'm just going to readjust my camera here, guys. Apologize. Then we're going to go to the movies I picked up. So then I swung by the Barnes & Noble because the Kino Lorber 50% off sale is going on. And the first movie I picked up was Sneakers on 4K. It says 30% off, but it was marked 50% off. Or I got it for 50% off. This is a really cool movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and I look forward to revisiting it. And then I picked up another movie that I haven't seen in a long time for 50% off from the Kino Lorber sale, and that is Career Opportunities. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Career Opportunities. If you hear a bag making some noise in the back, it's because the cat just jumped up and is playing on the bag. So I picked that one up. And then, you want to say hi? Yeah. She doesn't want to say hi. And the last one I picked up is kind of funny. It's from the MVD Classic Rewind collection. And that is Bikini Car Wash Company 1 and 2. I'm a sucker for these 80s and 90s sex comedies. I don't know. They're usually pretty ridiculous, but they're usually fun to throw in on on a Friday night and whatever. And so yeah, but that's it, guys. That's all I got for you. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Listen, you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Now I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know, did you pick any of the new releases up? Did you get anything from the Kino Lorber sale? What do you think of Metallica Master of Puppets? What do you think of this album? Do you like Metallica? Do you not? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I love talking about this stuff. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.